veggies, my name is VTR and I'm having to review this a second time because the first time I went to review it, the camera is all blurry and everything, so I wasn't going to upload that because it looked really bad. So redoing it. So today we're reviewing. Sorry. Today we're going to be reviewing Halloween 3's Season of the Witch. First things first, I want to point out, yes, I know this is not a Michael Myers movie, but it's still one in the Halloween franchise, so I'm still reviewing it with the rest of them. Really should put my hair up before this. Whatever. Okay, so today we're going to be reviewing this movie, and, well, yeah, that's it. We're reviewing the movie. This movie is a different type of movie, so if you were going in expecting another slasher, you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be actually very disappointed by that, actually. You're gonna be extremely disappointed. But that's all I can really say, because there's not really anything I can really do. There are a few things about this movie that did bother me. Okay, so let's get the negatives out of the way first. Let's do that. Some of the acting isn't the best. There's some pretty spotty acting. There's a lot of wacky characters that show up in this, with over-the-top personalities in this as well. It's a little jarring, but I guess it's not too bad. There's this whole thing with Stonehenge in this movie, which is really, why did you need that? Couldn't you have just done the other things? As soon as they mention it, you forget all about it until they bring it back up again, and then you forget about it again. But besides that, this is a really fun horror film. I had a lot of fun with this one. I want to talk about the main character real quick. So the main character, he's kind of a sleazebag a little bit. Just a little. He's got a wife and kids, but he flirts with every other woman in this movie almost. He even sleeps with another woman, and you want to hate a character like that. But gosh, I enjoy this guy. He's a lot of fun to watch. He's got some good jokes, and you want to see him succeed in what his goal is and figuring out what the heck is going on. And also, the audience is confused at first too, obviously, and you want to figure out what's going on with this guy, and you want to figure it out with this guy. And there's also a female lead in this. I cannot remember the actor's name, the character's name. I don't remember the actress's name. So sorry, I can't remember any of the names of the characters. But she's good in this too. I wish she may have had a little more to do, but besides that, she's pretty good. I want to talk about the Halloween masks in this one. The Shamrock masks are really nice. They're pretty well designed. Even though they're a generic witch, skeleton, and jack-o'-lantern, they're still really nice. They look really well designed. I like them, and I'd love to get some replicas of them or something to put on a shelf, because they look really nice. And that Silver Shamrock song, 2 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 2 more days till Halloween, Silver Shamrock. That is going to stay stuck in your head when you watch this movie, because it was. We were humming it after, we were humming it during. I was with the guy at one point and was this freaking commercial. And I'm I'm with you too, man. The villain, the bad guy, that's something I want to talk about. I kind of understand his motivations, but the way it's done, I feel like there's stuff that could have been left out. But you don't remember the villain or the big bad or whatever you want to call him. You don't remember him as much as you do like the actual thing that's going on. Like the actual, and by the end of the movie, like you feel legitimately shocked. I will get into some spoilers here in a minute to talk about that. Like you feel bad, like this guy goes through all of this and something still goes wrong. Like, and you find out some stuff, like, so, and the effects in this are really nice. You only get to see it really in one scene, kind of. You only really get to see it in like one scene. Sorry, I blinked. You get to see it in like one scene, but it looks really nice when you see that. If you had a bug phobia or a snake phobia like I do, that scene's gonna make you uncomfortable. Definitely, especially that snake. Oh, I don't like snakes at all. And just because Michael is in this movie, there's like a little TV playing, and it shows like a commercial kind of for the first Halloween movies. Michael's technically in all the Halloween movies, so and you're really invested in what's going on here. There's a really nice chase scene, which honestly I was expecting to feel very generic and things. I actually do enjoy the and like you care about these characters, especially I don't know what it is about it, but for some reason the female lead, I can't remember her name, but I'm really invested in her. Like when I find out something bad might happen to her, I'm like, oh no. I was really invested in her. Same with the main lead, just not as much, cause like he's cool, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I want to get a little bit of a spoiler here. So, by the end of the movie, guy finds out what they're doing with the masks, and they're gonna like basically kill all the kids that are wearing them when they watch the TV. The guy goes and tries to get them pulled off of all the stations, off all the TV stations, and he at first he's like, oh, they're succeeding. He's getting them off the air, and then there's like this one that just doesn't stop, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh, you really feel bad for the guy. Like, he worked so hard to try to get this to stop, and like, it was like you felt really, really bad for the dude. And eventually, so other stuff that happened to this guy, I don't want to give that twist away, because if you haven't seen the movie, definitely the other thing that happened to this guy before that, oh, it hurt my heart a little bit. Like, but the stuff in this movie is interesting, and it's done so interestingly, and I really enjoy what they tried to go for with this, and I really wish we could have seen what else anthology films they were going to do with the series, but then they had to go back to Michael Myers, obviously, which I had no problem with until we get to some other movies in this series, but we're not going to talk about those yet. Gosh. To give my overall rating, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. I'm not going to give it a solid 4, but I feel like a 3.5 is a pretty solid middle ground. I'd love to know down in the comments what you guys thought of this movie. I would really love to know if you guys thought it was good, thought it was bad. Would you like to see some more of the Halloween movies done this way, like anthology stuff? Because this movie still gets referenced in the more modern films. In Halloween 2018 it gets referenced, and even in the trailer for Halloween Kills it was referenced. I'd love to know what you guys think about this movie specifically. I'd love to know. Let me know down in the comments. We're getting a review for Halloween 4 pretty soon, because we got Halloween Kills coming out in like 9 days. So I'm gonna get that review out for you guys. We gotta get into them, back to them Friday the 13th as well. Gotta review those. I got so much I gotta do for you guys. VTR's Creepy Fridays is nowhere near over. And I figured since I've missed so many days, I'm going to extend VTR's Creepy Fridays to midway through November. So I hope that makes some people happy. I know it makes me happy when they extend it to midway through November, and we'll start VTR's Joyful Christmas halfway through November as well. So I'm excited. I'm excited to do more of VTR's Creepy Frights. If you guys got any one-off horror movies you'd like me to review, any horror games you want me to play, let me know down in the comments. But what did you guys think of this movie? And are you guys looking forward to seeing me review the other movies? Let me know down in that place we call the comments, down below. And we will see you guys with some more VTR's Creepy Frights. Hopefully I get a video up tomorrow. Any other thing I need to say to you guys? Nope. Just subscribe. You guys know the drill. Links to all my stuff is in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.